Hello everyone, my name is Zaki. Welcome back to week 11 of Saving for Not Krai Crew, day 1. I'm going to start this as always by carrying from my 90 Primo Gems, and today's going to be the last day of this welcome moon before I get the next one tomorrow. Before I continue with this, I actually want to say one thing. Last week was actually the longest week of the entire series so far. I feel like we did what was it, week 9 was it? That was the longest one? Or was it week 8? But then after last week came out, that one just fucking up the floor with it, just like by adding an extra minute, I think. Almost 2 minutes. So yeah, new longest video on this series, or on both these series in general, is week 10 now. I'm not sure if that's actually the most week which I made the most Primo Gems out of. I'll have to double check that because I don't really have this written down anywhere. I'll let you just fuck around and just mess around and see what sticks. But anyway, I'm gonna start day 1 as always by putting some resin to condemn resin, only 2, and I'm gonna be hoping that's enough. Yes, that is enough. I'm going to claim these, going to go to Catherine to claim my other 20 Primo Gems. Hi.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
You're very welcome.
Your reward.
Muchas gracias. Before I go, have this very funny clip of me somehow dying from pretty much thin air. But this time I could be wrong.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
I can't remember.
Anyway, that's going to be the end of day 1. Moving on to day 2 right about now. Hello everyone, welcome to day 2. I'm missing something, am I? Hold on, let me just change that real quick. There you go, here's the skin that I'm used to seeing. Thank you very much for the 90 Primo Gems of the day. Nothing interesting happening today, is there? Siege and Onslaught, which I should probably do at some point. Nothing that I essentially have to do as of right this instant, as of right now, so you know what that means. Music time.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
I had to collect my dailies for Zoom my dailies. That sounded perfectly normal.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Muchas gracias. Hello? Ooh, what was that second of lag? That probably explains it. But that's going to be it for day 2. Moving on to day 3 right about now.
Shit.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Hello everyone, welcome back, and this is day 4 of this series of this week. I'm going to start off as always by counting my 90 Primo Gems. Thanking you very much. I want to test out my Mona vape team. No reason at all. Definitely no reason at all. But I think a few days ago was it yesterday actually I did the apparent new end game mode, and I fought this guy. So I think I get a Primo from just encountering this guy. That's all I wanted to talk about before I start the dailies, but now let's, move on to the dailies.
When you want to get off the darkest
time to claim my dailies.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Hello. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I do have my microphone turned on, unlike yesterday.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Thank you very much for these primos. It's going to be for day 4, moving into day 5 right about now. Hello everyone, welcome back to day 5 of this series. We're going to start this day off as always. Claim my 90 primo gems. Thanking you very much. Huh? Oh cool, there's a new event. I would like to say I would like to attempt to do this event, but I don't know if I'll be able to stream it. Not because I'm busy, but because YouTube is very fucking buggy right now, at least for me anyway. That's a segue to another rant. I think that I just tried to stream the like spooky event. I'm not sure exactly what the name of the event is, but I was trying to stream that. Maybe like half an hour into the stream, but there are like fucking 3 issues of the stream. I am going to be trying to do that like later today to see essentially if I can actually do this event. And if not, well, I'm probably have to move my streams to Twitch. But before I actually want to make sure essentially I'll be able to somehow like keep my streams in there. Because I don't really want my streams to go away after like a certain amount of time. Just in case you know, I guess like missed it or something. Also doing this moving to Twitch is basically to see like one of the other videos I had. Whether that's actually because of me, because I've been like kind of like, no, not the best Wi-Fi in the world recently, so I don't know, maybe there's the fact that the stream fucked up, maybe it was my fault. I don't fucking know at this point. Before I go in doing some dailies, I want to do some 2 pulls on the standard banner to see if I get enough materials to get me if you wish. So, you know, we're gonna do this and see what we get. Stardust Father and Stardust Father, okay. Tashpiana for a singular wish. Indeed it is. Now I'm gonna move on to the dailies.
When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
Now it's time to claim the dailies.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Greetings.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Muchas gracias. And it's gonna be the end of day 5, moving on to day 6 right about now. Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to day 6 of this series. I'm gonna start this as always by claiming my 90 primo gems. Today's just gonna be a quick one, I'm just gonna put some items condemners and calling it a day. No reason, just like, you know, just kind of felt not doing daily quests. I mean, I'm still technically doing them throughout, you know, doing that resin hole thing, but I'm just not, you know, them actively, you know, as we go now, you know, doing commission by commission. Hello.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very welcome. So yeah, that's gonna conclude day 6. Moving to day 7 right about now. Hello, and welcome back to day 7 of this series, week 11. I'm gonna start doing this day off, as always, by claiming my nice Vivo gems from a welcome moon. Thanking you very much. Just like yesterday, because well, I'm kind of recording this low on time, I'm gonna be putting some resin into condemned resin. I know it might be kind of lame, but I promise next week I'm gonna be doing a lot more doing the dailies rather than just putting the condemned into condemned resin. At least 4 days is going to be me doing the dailies. Hopefully. But anyway, let's transport all the resin into here and do the dailies this way. Thanking you very much. I also forgot to mention for the past few days, I did an achievement somewhere in here. Only that was this one. and I forgot to claim like these 10 Primo Gems. And that's all the achievements. It's just one entire achievement. I just kept on forgetting like day after day to claim this one on camera. But anyway, now it's time to do the part of the segment that you guys all been waiting for. Calculating how many Primo Gems I made this week. Or, wishes made this week, put it this way. Well, last week we were on 170 wishes from Primo Gems alone. This week we're on 180, which means we only made 10 wishes from Primo Gems alone this week. Which is probably like the lowest which I've seen so far, the Primo Gems alone. But from Primo Gems alone, we have enough for a guaranteed 5-star. Doesn't matter if you win 50-50 or not. So at least it has this going for it. But from wishes themselves, we only made like one wish because last week we were on 47, this week we're on 48. So overall we made like 11 wishes this week, which that has to be the lowest so far of season 2. I think that's the lowest of the series in general, but of season 2, it's. I think it has to be. If not, it has to be like top 3 or bottom 3, I guess. Lowest amount of Primo Gems wishes we made this week. I mean, there's been kind of like a shorter one, or not sure. It looks like I've been kind of doing less with the Genshin Impact. I mean, I still haven't done like Imagine Theatre or doing the new event, partially because I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to do it because the live stream was not able to be working out last time I tried to stream Honkai Star Rail, but I will try next week to do these events. But to say, I will attempt. There will be attempt at doing these. But that's going to be it for today's video and for today's episode of Saving for Not Crew. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys are going to be staying tuned for when I say for Not Crew.